Sai Sudharsan sets up with a slightly open stance and stands quite upright. The bat position in the initial stance is just behind his back foot. As the bowler is moving through their action, he has an initial back and across movement from the back foot onto the line of middle and leg. From here, he'll press onto the front foot and play the length accordingly. As he makes the back and across movement in his trigger, the bat picks up towards the first slip region. Sudharsan is an excellent stroke maker through the offside. After the trigger, he spots the line and length and begins to move onto the front foot. The back knee begins to bend and the bat is in position to play. As he moves into the shot, the back knee straightens and the front foot comes right out to the ball. In textbook fashion, Sudharsan plays the ball right under his eyes, illustrating the control he has over the shot. Through the shot, he opens the bat face slightly to hit the gap and bends deeper at the knees as he moves his body weight and momentum into the drive. In this next shot, he's moving forward into the drive once again, with the front foot moving out to the ball. On this occasion, as the ball is fuller, he bends low at the knees with the back knee collapsing as he plays the shot. What is really amazing to see about this shot is that he opens the bat face so much that the back of the bat is facing the umpire. Sudharsan shows fantastic hands in manipulating the ball square on the offside. This side-on view shows how much he slices the ball. This third example once again shows how Sudharsan uses his hands to manipulate the ball into the gap when driving. He's already in position to drive with the front foot ready to move to the ball. The back knee straightens slightly and the front foot plants across. He maintains a solid base with a decent knee bend. The bat, feet and overall body position are pointing in the general direction he wants to hit the ball. Here, Sudharsan opens the bat face on the drive, extending his arms through and bending deeper at the knees. What is interesting to note is that Sudharsan doesn't actually get that far out of the crease, but still extends his arms and bends from the knees. That makes it look like he's to the pitch of the ball, which highlights what good hand-eye coordination he has when playing to the offside. Sudharsan typically sets up with a conventional batting stance around leg stump when facing spin. As the ball is released, he will then have a small front foot press, and from here will play the length accordingly, moving forward or back depending on the length. From the front foot press after picking the length, Sudharsan plants the front foot down the pitch, bending from both knees to get low on the ball. The bat is in a high position ready to sweep. As the ball pitches, the back knee collapses as he moves further into the shot. Utilising a solid base and steady head position, he powerfully slog sweeps the ball. This shot highlights Sudharsan's still head position while keeping low and how he creates space to allow for his arms to slog sweep the ball. Once again, Sudharsan's in position with the front foot press. As he spots the length, he steps the back foot deeper into the crease. Interestingly here, Sudharsan pivots off the back foot while also clearing the front leg in one motion. This opens up his hips, which allows for a clear swing of the bat to come through. The back knee slightly collapses, from which the hips rotate, creating the momentum to pull the ball. From the front foot press, Sudharsan spots the line and length, planting the back foot back and across. He bends the back knee deeper and amazingly bends the front knee to the side, and he begins to shift his weight to the leg side to create more room to cut the ball. He cuts the ball with an open face and continues to slice across the ball as he continues moving his weight to the leg side. This highlights Sudharsan's ability to manipulate the ball with the hands on the offside against spin or pace. This next example highlights the movement pattern for Sudharsan when cutting the ball. He has the initial front foot press. He then moves the back foot back into the crease, this time onto middle as the line of the ball is closer to the stumps. The front foot clears out to leg to allow room for his hands to come through, with him continuing to move the weight to the leg side. From the front foot press, Sudharsan picks the line and length as he plants his front foot across and down the pitch. He bends at the knee to keep low and plays the ball right under his eyes with the bat facing to cover. As he drives through the line, he whips the wrists over the top of the ball to generate extra pace and power into the shot. There are a couple areas of weaknesses that opposition teams could look to exploit. On occasions through his innings, Sudharsan's front foot gets stuck after the initial press onto the front foot. This results in him playing across his front pad. Here, he keeps his balance, which prevents him from falling across, and he successfully executes the clip to leg. However, in this next example, we see the same sign as he plants the front foot across and he slightly plays around his front pad. Here, he plays the ball just late enough to adjust for the movement. In these examples, the right arm bowlers are coming around the wicket, or it's the left arm bowlers bowling from over the wicket. Sudharsan has a tendency to follow the ball outside off stump with just his hands, especially if it is a back of a length delivery. The ball is short and wide and he once again gets his front foot stuck, following the ball with just his hands. In this next example, the ball is short and it's angled across. The front foot gets stuck on the crease and he can't adjust to the shorter length, which results in him fending at the ball with just his hands. What these two examples highlight is that Sudharsan's front foot gets stuck and fails to transfer the weight back when the ball is shorter. In this next example, we see a small press onto the front foot. The ball pitch is short and Sudharsan has eyes on the length. Sudharsan, as the ball bounces up, fails to get his feet into position to pull the ball, which forces him to awkwardly ride and pull the ball with not much control. This short ball also highlights the issue of his front foot and the failure to transfer the weight back when the ball is much shorter.